Pumpkin. Mm-hmm. Good boy. Funny boy. What you doing, my bad boy? I know what you done. Jackie, you got this little boy. You've been going through mom's stuff while she's been at work, have you? I think I find out you've been in my stuff. Mm-hmm. Oops. Lisa Soon TV, good morning. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Yes, thank you for the link. I will check out your link. Lisa Sims TV's link. I can't click it on that one phone. Where's Jack? We've lost him. There he is. All right. Cute. Here I am. Light. Lisa Soon, I am looking at your video and I just commented. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you're drunk? Ooh, why are you drooling? Gross. All right. Thanks for that link, Lisa Soon TV. We got it. Oh, I know, Jack. It's a rough day, huh? All those storms keeping us up. Don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. Okay. I love it. Can I go now? Can I go now? I love you. Isn't that interesting? Huh? That does just as much as that. Cool. Good morning, Lee. How are you, friend? Good to see you. New setup, it's different. You know, I just don't have the big light on. I think that would make things more normal. What do you think? Is it just the light? I figured I'd give Jack a break on the light since we don't have to work today. We're going to keep it mellow.
What do you think? Is that what it was, Lee? No, screen's set up different too, and words not as it was at the bottom of like before. Huh. I don't see that here. You're okay? Just okay, Lee? Good morning, William. How are you? Hmm. Lee says it's totally different, like you're on a different device. Hmm. William says I can't tell the difference, but I am great. Thank you for asking, Kat. How are you? I'm great. So me and Jackie got woke up a couple times with a really great storm in the middle of the night. Crash right next to us. The house shook. Right, Jack? Is that what happened? William says, I love storms. Yeah, me and one of my daughters used to love to sit out on the front porch in Florida and just wait for that inevitable lightning strike that'd be so close to you that you just freaked out for a second and giggled with relief that you're fine. That's one of my favorite things to do with my kids. Jack, are you not talking today? Come here. Bub, you can come over here and say hi to Mom. Hmm? I see that look. Come over here. Come over here. Oh. Oof. Is that better? Oh, Jackie Boo. How did yesterday go, Lee? Lee says yes, the whole setting is totally different. Maybe you're getting an update before us, Lee. Oh, goodness. Elise says, yesterday wasn't bad. I did very little after shopping. It was too warm. I would agree. It was very warm. I was very thankful for a little rain that came through and cooled things off for a while. Lee says Jack's much closer. The light seems dark. The words on the screen, where before was below the screen, now it covers the screen camera. Let me show you. Hey, I don't know if the darker just is because I don't have the big light on. But is it different than what you're used to, Lee? Is that what you're used to with the chat on the bottom? Oh. That we could go infinite with phones. Anyways. Lee says it was 90. Yeah, it got to 90 here too. I was just glad it wasn't any hotter. Oh man. There we go. Lee says, yeah, it's hard to get used to. It is. I agree. Jack. Do you need a bath? Lee, I'm really good. I slept in. I hit the snooze button for 45 minutes. That was nice. Carl Shell. Good morning, Carl. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Goodbye, Jack. Lee says my knee muscles are not the best today and I'm tired. I hope you're going to take the time and actually get some rest today then. How's your weather, Carl? We've had pouring rain all night, so maybe you've had sunshine. Oh, Carla still has rain. And Carl loves the rain, loving the rain here. What are we looking for, chat? Just something to do? Just trying to open doors in the hallway. I hear him. Oh, that's right. Today you're bowling. Whew. Well, I hope your knees don't get any worse. I hope you just have a great time. Lee says we have rain due here tomorrow. All right, Jack is scratching at something. That means I need to go find out. I'll be right back. Jack decided he didn't want to go out because it's raining. Lee says I had knee surgery in 2010. I'm most likely due for more work on it as cartilage wears out after surgery. Wow. Oh, and Lee says hello to everybody or anybody in the background. Listen, I didn't tell you to sit there. Scratching. Quit all that scratching. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Boy. Stop. Stop. It's okay. It's all right. Get your Sonic. Lee says it now has the wave icon didn't before. It's certainly a new setup. It's going to take time to get used to. Huh. I don't know how it looked for you before, so I don't know. Boy, you're gonna knock it over. Here. Is that better? Did you lose your baby? Where's Sonic? Where is he? Oh, right there? What are you doing over there? William says it could be a few things, but YouTube is trying to standardize its displays now. I didn't know they weren't all standardized. William says, hello, Lucy. Good morning. Vicious dog eats hedgehog on live stream. Oh, so vicious. It is. It is Tuesday, which I think this is funny. I think the name, Tarot Tuesday or Tarot Tuesday for Lucy today. Yay! Are you ready, Lucy? What, Baba? Oh my goodness, hi. What is it? Oh my gosh, what is it? William says, for example, mobile browser looks different than the YouTube app. If you access a scheduled live before it's live, that is also another display difference. Lee says that may be it then, William. I know a lot changes. Lucy's laughing at Tarot for Tuesday. Lucy says, I still have to get ready, but I will be doing that in a couple hours or so. William says, Tarot and Tacos Tuesday. Let's remember. And then Lee, do you have a premiere tomorrow? William says, do you wonder what animals think? Sure. I think right now he better stop licking his behind because I don't want to see it. It's just gross. Boys are so gross. They're gross. You're gross. Where's Sonic? You better get Sonic. Get him. Or get butt scratches, either one. Oh, thank you. Hi, are you back? You're very close. Turn the light on and wake Jack up. Hi, Carl. Lee says, I do have a premiere. Yes. Usual time, 7 p.m. 2 p.m. for me, Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Something like that. Yes. Something. I don't know. William says maybe he does want a bath. ASAP. You need a bath ASAP. You stinky boy. And William says I will probably be asleep at that time. Are you going to be asleep, Jack? Probably. Probably. Lucy's sending her unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Thank you, Lucy. Hi. Do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? How was your sleep? Did you dream about anything? You were pretty quiet. Did you hear that lightning strike? Do you remember? That was pretty interesting, huh? I thought we were having a talk. You're not being very communicative, sir. We need to know what you're thinking. What are you thinking? I want to hold your hand. Hold my hand. Sweet baby. Lee says another new feature is if I swipe, it goes to the next stream. Yeah. Sounds like maybe, I don't know, sounds like you're catching up or something. So, next stream. Is that the same thing, Lee? Carl says, we've special dog bath here. Really? Tell me about that, Carl. Lee says it's only just started for me, and yes, that's it. I must have been on an old system. Yeah, maybe. Oh, are you so itchy? Oh, you're so good. You're so good, Baba. Right there. Right there. Was that too much? Yeah, that's you. That's you, you stinky boy. That's you stinky boy. Ooh. Easy. Easy. Don't hurt me with your nails. You're so rough. You're such a boy. Don't do me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, easy. Easy.
I love you. Yes.
Good. Lee says, I'm not going back to the old system as I could lose the login. I get that. I think we're going to have chicken for breakfast. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Listen, you get out of there. No. Oh, we were talking about stuffed chicken. Stuffed chicken, William. All right, let me go get Jack.
I'm coming. Let me help you, friend.
William says, I've been frying eggs. So delicious. What do you have? Oh, goodness. Jack, you little sneak. What do you have? Yuck. How'd you get those?
How'd you get my socks?
Funny, sneaky boy. You're being very funny this morning. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. With the butt scratches. All right. Oh, we might eat. Oh, maybe not. What are you up to, Bubba? Carl says, I'm hungry. William says, definitely not healthy, but oh well. What's not healthy? Frying eggs? Nice to meet you, hungry. Okay, gotcha. William says, I'm kidding. Good morning, Carl. How are you today? Lee says checked up. Date was 28th of June, so it just caught up. Glad you're eating, Jack. William says, I usually try for over medium to hard, but they usually end up over hard as well. Oh, I've got to cook a bunch of eggs for the chickens today. I've got a pile. A huge pile of eggs. Good morning, Marlon. Good to see you. William says, I'm not a chef. You cook them for or from the chickens? I'm going to cook them for the chickens. I'm going to take their eggs from them and then cook them for them. Dundee's Health and Fitness says, hey, Kat, since you asked me if I mind being called a lion, how do you feel about being called a mountain lion? How do you feel about being a mountain lion? I feel like it suits you. Maybe, Marlon. I've never thought about it. Wayne says, I've seen them eat them raw, so not that odd. Do they like them cooked more? I don't feed them to them raw because that encourages them to break their eggs. And I already have a hen that does that. It's a bad habit. Carl says, I'm a stranger. Well, Carl, I'm sorry you feel like you're a stranger. I feel like you're a good friend. A friend I see every morning and I enjoy seeing. Sure, I keep some for myself. I can't help it. They keep making more. I just get a little burnout on eggs. It's basically the only protein in this house. William, not so much on the eggs for Jack. He'll eat them if I put them in his food, but he also has gas, just normally, a regular gassy dog. You don't want to encourage that. says, granted, your hair is a darker red, but still, fellow redheads, and the more slender, but still powerful build does suit you, Cat, I think. You're definitely more than just a kitty cat. Anjie says dog farts are bad. Luckily, I don't smell that well, so I don't notice it. But it does, it scares him. It'll wake him up out of a good little sleep. And he got fixated on his little hind end the last time he went to the groomer. I don't know what changed, but we're trying to keep him not paying attention to his behind that much. Hey, Carl. What are you doing today, Carl? Marlon says, Jack, get back here. I heard him getting some water. Now he wants outside. I tried to let him out earlier and it was raining. He just laughed at me and said, I'm not going out there. Let me go get him. I'm going to go blow my nose too while I'm doing that. Are you going out? Yes or no? Haha, I see what you did there, Marlon. I think you're fixated on butts. Yes. He is fixated on his bum. But got back? Maybe not. He's pretty thin. Alright, I'm done with that song. Carl says, I'm always behind. That was my cue. Easy. Bye. Carl says hi to his friends Sonia and who? Sonia and Kathy. Hi, Sonia and Kathy. Hi, Bubba. You want Sonia? Okay. All right. We are very serious. You know your feet are wet. Cute. Oh. You're so funny. One more time? Are you good for one more time? Wait for it. I know you can't see him peeking. Oops. It hit the fan, Jack. Good job. Are we good? Nope. Lee says, I think camera is zoomed more than usual also, so that could make it seem different. Sure. Lucy says he's hyper. Yeah, that was probably it for most of the day, Lucy. Oh, Bob, you'll be worn out for the morning. Thanks for that, Lee. Lee says, Magnetic North Adventure says, press that bell for subscription. And Lucy sends her unicorns, hearts, and rainbow vibes. I appreciate that. Well, Lee, I wish I could see what you used to see. Lee says, I have the bell on, so I get all notices. My question is, do you get all notices, though? I know you're supposed to. Let's do the allergy stuff. We might even take a Benadryl since we're just going to chill this morning. Oh, buddy. Lee says, it's okay, Kat. I'll get used to it. Not going to miss stream just for a change. Oh, Lee says, yes, on this channel I do, but not everyone's. Well, thank you for that. I'm just saying the notifications don't always work for me. Even with the bell. I never get a notification that Yogi's going live. Never. I have to go search for him. I do always find you. Good morning. How are you today, Yogi? Did you get any storms in the middle of the night? If not, they're working their way to you. Carl says, I don't find anyone. Oh, hi, Kat. Oh, hi, Yogi. Oops. I took your advice, Yogi. I slept in till 2:30. And then I let the snooze button go while I was semi-awake for another 15 minutes. But in all fairness, I think I got up at midnight. I woke up at midnight and closed the chickens up because I fell asleep. And Lee from Magnetic North says that is Yogi's link. Thanks for that. Yogi says that's awesome. Awesome sauce. Thank you for dropping that link, Lee.
Oops.
Yogi says, don't forget that it's Tarot Tuesday today on Lucy's channel. Yes. If she has the link, she can drop it and I will also share it out. Lucy says, yes, thanks for that, Yogi. Carl says goodbye. Well, thanks for the visit, Carl. I hope you have a great day, and I love you. And there's the link for Lucy's live this morning. I'm excited, as I will be highly Benadrylled up and hanging out with Jack, just watching. I might throw in a question or two. Lee says, I get Yogi notices and yours, Cat. Some of my other ones I don't get. Oh, goodness. That's what I was looking for. Hi, Baba. This says 6 a.m. to noon Central Time. Lee says, I will meet my friends. I will meet my friend in 1.25 minutes. Is that? Then bowling in 2 hours. Apologies for any streams that I missed today. You just have yourself a blast. Sorry, in about 1.5 hours. I threw in about. Lee says, thanks. It must have been at least 15 years since I've been. Wow. Well, I hope you have so much fun. You're like, why don't I do this more often? And you'll be like, oh, that's right, because I'm outside. I'm outside doing fun stuff. Yogi, when's the last time you went bowling? Probably really good at it. All right. Lee says, yes, that's right. I prefer outside more. Oh, Yogi says, I only bowled when I drank, so there you go. Been a real long time. Lee says, the planet doesn't get to clean itself as much as it can. Oh, Lucy says, must have been over a decade since I bowled. Where are you going, Jackie? Lee says it's just to extend the social circle, so not always online. So I have both, and I may film as a one-off. Nice. You mean a social life outside of YouTube? What's that? I've heard tell of those things. Boy, you can't go in there. It's not for you. It's not your room. Oh, what was I doing? I remember. I was doing something. Lee says apparently it's a new thing, don't you know? Don't you know? Making friends, having life off of social media? I might try it one day. Lucy says, my bestie, Red December, I met on YouTube first. Then I met her in person after. Very rare that happens. Oh, nice. Jack, are you trying to lay on that? You are goofy. You crack me up. What are you doing? Lee says, LOL. I never said don't you know. I know, I added it. What do you think? Yogi says, I have a very active social life outside of YouTube. Of course, it's with cats, beavers, owls, and an occasional fox. I think you keep great company, Yogi. Lee at Magnetic North Adventure says, Yogi, that's the best way. They always show respect. Yogi agrees. Jack, you're just too much. Jack thinks he's a little dog. You see, he got his little towel and decided it was a bed. Okay, get out of the way. Yogi says, I do get to keep company with a very lovely somebody through the magic of the interwebs. Same. Lucy says, most of my human friends are on YouTube. YouTube is my social life. Dolly says, good morning. Blessings, lovely cat. I have missed you very much. Love to you and Jack. Peace and happiness. Dolly, I've missed you too. It's good to see you. And thank you for that. What a lovely blessing for the morning. And we love you, Dolly. Dolly, I don't know if you know, but Lucy is going live this morning, 6 a.m. Central, till noon. Bring your tarot questions, yes or no questions. And Dolly says good morning to everybody. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, hello, Dolly. I hope you're okay, and I love you. And Lucy says, hello, Phoenix. Good morning. Don't do it. I'm watching you. I am watching you, sir. Dolly at Phoenix Fireside says, last time I had a group of people coming after me last time, and she helped me. Oh, my goodness. Lucy says, that's right. I will be doing tarot. Isn't that right, Lucy? Tarot. Oh, good. Dolly at Phoenix Fireside says, LOL, I'm really looking forward to it today. And Lucy agrees. Yes, it felt like you stood up for yourself against these people. It felt like they backed off. Jack, leave the camera alone. Who do you think you are? Huh? What are you doing? Hello. All right, where are you going, friend? Do you want on the bed? Do you want over here? Is this in your way? Should I move it for you? Is that what you wanted? Lucy says backed off some, but not completely. Ooh. Lee says, I'm going to do a live Thursday and may do Saturday for USA and Canada. Dolly at Phoenix Fireside says, I am excited, Lucy, and thank you, Kat, for the reminder. You're very welcome. There we go. Now that we've messed everything up, it's time to relax, Jack. He's done. Oh gosh, it is July. Lucy's labeled her next video, her live, upcoming live. Happy July morning. Free yes or no tarot questions with Lucy. It is July. Happy July to everybody. Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says, wishing you all a wonderful, blessed day. I have to go now for the bus. Have so much fun today, Lee. I'll be thinking of you. I have a question, Lucy. Has Yogi ever asked his own question? I think he did. He asked a question that was about well, it wasn't a personal question. That's right. Tomorrow is Lucy's birthday. And make sure you wish Lucy a happy birthday. July 2nd. Happy birthday, Lucy. I was doing my post. Bring your yes or no questions to my beautiful sister Lucy. See you there, and make sure you wish Lucy a happy birthday. Thumbs up. Okay, posted. Now, let's get back. Lucy says it was questions about others. I actually don't know. I get so many questions I can't remember. I understand that. I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. I can't remember where I put my hairbrush or the remote constantly. I joke and tell myself these are little things. I don't have time to remember these little things. I have much more important things to remember. Lucy says, thank you guys. Lucy says, I get squirrel brain all the time. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, what question? Life has many. They do. It does. Thanks for that, Dolly. Phoenix Fireside says, if you are enjoying the channel's content, hit that like, show support, share this out, and subscribe. Thanks for that, Dolly. I am going to narrow down the location of something I'm looking for. Lee already has a question. His question is, should he stay or should he go? I'm going to work that into a yes or no question. Pick one. Pick a side. You know what? I really don't have any big life questions. I just figure I'll find out along the way. But I do have fun little questions. And Dolly is laughing. Lee says, I'll stay a bit, make do, and I'm on the bus now. Dolly at Phoenix Fireside says, I wish someone could come up with mine. He did turn his back on us. There we go. He's back. He's funny like that. Who's mom talking to? Huh? I'm not talking to you. Is that what you want? Should I face you and talk? I can do that. There you go, Jack. What do you mean, Dolly? You wish someone could come up with yours? Jack. Lee said that's better. I'm really interested to see how he reacts to you, Lee, in person. Just because he knows your voice by now. Oh, you wish somebody could come up with your yes or no questions? Man. Lucy says, I know MFS has a crush on me. I get that every single time I ask a tarot card reader. When you get many tarot card readers that don't even know each other saying the same things, you know you're onto something. Sounds like it.
Om Shanti Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace.
Lady Sky, good morning. Good to see you.
Into perfect peace, into divinity.
Magnetic North says, Lucy, I'd be cautious. Sometimes we overread things. Be sure and ask feelings.
Om Shanti.
And Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says, good morning, Lady Sky. Lady Sky says, how are you, Cat and Jack? I am really, really good. I'm going to enjoy a day of just doing whatever the spirit moves me to do. And if that means going back to bed in the morning, that's probably what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to feel guilty if I don't clean. I'm not going to feel guilty if I do clean. I'm just not going to feel guilty today. And ladies asking Lee at Magnetic North Adventures how you are. Lucy says, so I just have to be patient. He knows I want to be his GF, his girlfriend. The rest is up to a matter of time and when. It's up to him now. Either it's going to happen or it's not. That's a fair assessment. Marlon Dundee in the gym says, hey again, Cat, my favorite mountain lion lady. Marlon says, glad to hear that, Cat. We'll see if I actually put that into practice, Lee. Dundee says, hi, Lucy, darling, and hi, lady. Lucy says, hello, MK, and she's giving you her unicorn, hearts, and rainbow vibes. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says, hi, Lee. Or hi, Dundee. Lady Sky, when do you go live again? If you have it set up, you can drop your link. Lee from Magnetic North says, I hope so, as guilt feeds the ego and then changes things. Dream of the impossible to make it all a reality. I like that. And Lucy says, Magnetic, I'm not the one reading it. Tarot card readers saying the same things every single time. All right, I think I already copied Yogi's link. That might be Lucy's link. We have to watch that. That was the last one I copied. Squirrel Sniper, good morning. Squirrel says, Grand Risings, beautiful souls. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, Lucy, I hope they're right. Just don't like when people feel hurt or let down in any way. You're so sweet, Lee.
Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace.
Oh, your poll. Was this the poll? What do you remember? Mandela effect. I don't even know who she is. Braces, no braces. Is that the poll that you're talking about? Squirrel Sniper. Lucy says, I asked him about this before. He never said no. When a guy tiptoes around the question, that usually means yes, LOL. If they don't, they will tell you clearly no right away. I have a little bit of a maybe not to add in there, Lucy. But Lucy continues and said, I said this before. I will always be his friend, even if he does find another girl, and it could happen. I'm not going to be jealous or upset. I'm just not like that. And then she says, hello, squirrel. I think sometimes maybe, I'm not saying this in your case because you are so darn intuitive, Lucy. But sometimes I have found maybe somebody wouldn't be truthful with their feelings because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Not you in particular. I'm glad you're not the type to be jealous or upset. You're just not like that. I can go there sometimes. I have to check myself before I wreck myself. Okay, Scroll says she's called Dolly. She was the villain, Jaws' girlfriend, in the James Bond film Moonraker. The key was the match. They both smiled, and metal was shown in both smiles. Marlon from Dundee in the Gym says, hi, Sniper. And Scroll says, Lucy, with a wink, and hi to MK and Lee. Marlon from Dundee in the Gym says, for me, it can take some time to be sure about my feelings in both directions. And Scroll says, 2-6, just grabbing some breakfast. Lucy says, I had guys tell me no and I never got upset. I find it hard to believe that they don't want to hurt your feelings. When you're brave enough to ask, which I am, don't you think you would have tough skin too? And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, MK, I'm the same way as you are on that one. So, I don't know. Yeah, Lucy, that's why I said you're so intuitive that um, that's it. Lucy says you gotta wonder, let's say if MFS didn't have a crush on me, then are the card readings like that? Then there are the cards reading like that every single time. It's something to think about. And Lucy says, you have questions, Kat? And Lucy continues, it's something to think about. Why are the cards reading like that? I have questions about everything, Lee.
Om Shanti Shanti, please, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Oh, okay. What's for breakfast, squirrel?
Om Shanti Shanti.
Magnetic Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, yes, we all do, but sometimes it's best to let things answer themselves. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't have any big questions because just let life play itself out. But I like asking little questions, little fun questions. And Squirrel says, I love asking a question that only has more questions as an answer. You like that, huh? I don't. That's so frustrating. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, I don't know about cards, but runes can have positive and negative meanings or unclear at times. And same thing with tarot. Lucy is very good at reading her cards, though. And as she said, she's asked some other readers and gotten the same answer. Marlon from Dundee in the Gym says, I'm with Kat on that one. What one? What part? What did I say? Tell me. I guess just for me, Lucy, I am projecting my own negative experiences from life onto your experience, and I shouldn't do that. So I'm sorry. Squirrel Sniper says, a simple one this morning. What requires breaking before it can be fully appreciated? An egg. I don't know. Fully. Whoa. Lee says, I didn't hear as near a busy road. I'm sorry. Lucy says it's different when you have five tarot card readers saying the exact same things. I think people are not comprehending that I went to more than one tarot reader. I went to multiple readers. And Lucy's offering me forgiveness. Thank you, Lucy. I love you, Lucy. MK says that I find it frustrating if there's only more questions instead of an answer yes. Scroll Sniper says, Lucy, it's because it's the natural law. A simple one this morning. What required breaking before it can be fully appreciated? The heart. Yeah, that's why, I paid big money to get answers, only to get more questions. What's my purpose? Oh, you're like a magician. You can do many things. That doesn't help me. That doesn't answer my question right here, right now. Oh, it was. Squirrel Sniper says, wow, I wasn't expecting you to get that quick, Cat. Well, we were talking about eggs this morning. And Marlon at Dundee in the Gym says, though, life is all about answers that bring more questions. And Marlon is laughing at Sniper. Well, Lee, she has asked. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, Lucy, if curious, why not just ask the person or subject? And she has asked him. And he hasn't said no, is her point. And Lee says, Sniper, that's a good one. Lucy says, yes, that's what I'm talking about. People aren't listening to what I'm saying. Well, in all fairness to Lee, he's on a bus and can't hear everything. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, okay, so he's in thinking mode. Well, I like your approach, Lucy. You're just kind of hopeful, but sitting back and letting stuff happen, trying not to make things happen. And Lee says, Lucy, I missed 35 minutes conversation while on the bus. I just got off now. And Marlon from Dundee in the gym says, to be fair, having a crush and wanting to be in a relationship slash thinking it's a good idea, regardless of wanting to or not, are all separate things. Lucy says, I actually really feel that. I really do think MFS is going to ask me to be his girlfriend soon. And she says, it's okay, Lee, and she's sending her unicorn hearts and rainbow vibes. And Dundee says, I hope so, Lucy. Yeah, I think everybody just wants, is protective over your heart, Lucy. We are protective over your heart. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, thanks, Lucy. I wish you well always. You know that. Look at that, 4:50 a.m. Oh, Jackie. Lucy says, I kind of disagree, Marlon. Having a crush means wanting to be with that person. It's a matter of are they brave enough. I don't know, Lucy. Sometimes, just for me, from my own experience, sometimes it's fun just to have a crush and leave it at that. Lucy says maybe. It depends on how big the crush is. I can see a little crush not wanting to go anywhere with it. A big crush means you want to be with that person. I think it's all subjective. It's all in your perception of things. And I was just about to say men and women look at things differently, and Marlon, I think, is about to say that. For me, a crush isn't enough for me to go in a full relationship. Maybe just flirt or have a fling. Once actual love, or at least some deeper affection and connection is there, is when I'd consider it. Squall Sniper says, Lucy, it's about how much your soul and spirit wants to. Dundee continued about once he's established deeper affection and connection is when he'd consider being in a full-on relationship. And Squall Sniper says the ego will play with emotions too. Mr. Dollar City, hello. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for the like. Lucy says it depends from person to person. Me and MFS have been friends for over a year. It's not like we met yesterday. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventures says, "Hi, Mr. Dollar City."
Yogi's on the mat. Say pause and forgive. Gates try to block you, but love's how we live. Cap prowls the scene. Out of gate, she'll adore. But with Yogi's wisdom, she's purring for more. Just a yogi in the soul, saying mind those gates. Love and forgiveness is how he relates. Cat takes a moment, Jack nods his big red head. Rosie's in the corner where kindness is spread.
Squirrel says, "Lucy, but maybe the opportunity wasn't there a year ago." Marlon says, "I'm also autistic and have social anxiety, so I need a strong bond to stay with anyone and not be super stressed out." Lee says, "I love that song." Me too.
Just a yogi in the soul saying mind those gates. Love and forgiveness, that's how he relates. Cat takes a moment. Jack nods his big red head. Rosie's in the corner where kindness is spread. Cat's got a moment. Tail flicks in the air. Reflects on the gates with a mindful stare. Jack the red dog like a tower he stands. Rosie gives joy, spreading love with her hands. Kids try to test and push us astray. But yogi keeps calm, shows a fucking way. Cat crows a thought, she ponders, she sees. Jack barks approval, Rosie smiles with ease. Kids try to test and push us astray. But yogi keeps calm, shows a fucking way. Cat crows a thought, she ponders, she sees. Jack barks approval, Rosie smiles with ease. Cat pauses long till the wisdom connects. Sees gates as lessons, not fears or rejects. Jack stands solid, gives her strength in his glance. Rosie sways lightly, starting a kindness dance.
Yogi says, "I recommend sending a note and asking someone if they like you. It worked for me." And then a handwritten letter says, "Do you like me? Check yes or no." 4 minutes.
Just a yogi in the breeze he flows. Forgive all the things he
Excuse me, my Yogi Bear? It's very possessive, MK.
Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side. Big red Jack with a heart so strong. He vibes with Yogi, humming along. Sweet Rosie dances in a golden hue. Her laugh breaks storms and clears the view. Gates may creak, but the heart stays true. Forgiveness is the key to breaking through. Yogi whispers, pause, let it unwind. Cat nods, slower.
Marlon wants to know if he hears jealousy. Just curiosity. Lee is going to be offline now. Have a great day, Lee.
Under moonlight, their circle
Marlon says, not buying it. The mountain lion just came out. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're confused. All right, guys.
Yogis on the mat saying pause and forgive. Gates try to block you, but love's how we live. Cat prowls the scene, not a gate she'll adore. With Yogi's wisdom, she's purring for more.
All right, guys. I love you. I love you all. I thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you have a fabulous day. If you're going over Yogis, I will see you there. Otherwise, I'll be here tomorrow morning. See you guys. Jack growls.